Hare Krishna everyone, today we're starting the next book, which is Teachings of Lord Kapila, the son of Devahuti, by His Divine Grace Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Chapter 1, The Purpose of Lord Kapila's Advent. Text 1. Shaunaka uvacha Kapilas tattva sankhya bhagavanatma mayaya jatah svayam aja sakshat atma pragyapta yendrinam. Translation. Sri Shaunaka said, although he is unborn, the Supreme Personality of Godhead took birth as Kapila Muni by his internal potency. He descended to disseminate transcendental knowledge for the benefit of the whole human race. Purport. The word Atma Pragyaptaye indicates that the Lord descends for the benefit of the human race to give transcendental knowledge. Material necessities are quite sufficiently provided for in the knowledge given in the Vedic scriptures, which offer a program for good living and gradual elevation to the platform of sattva guna, the mode of goodness. Once one is situated in sattva guna, one's knowledge expands. On the platform of passion there is no knowledge, for passion is an impetus to enjoy material benefits. On the platform of ignorance there is neither knowledge nor enjoyment, but simply animalistic living. The Vedas are intended to elevate one from the mode of ignorance to the platform of goodness. When one is situated in a mode of goodness, he is able to understand knowledge of the self, or transcendental knowledge. Such knowledge cannot be appreciated by any ordinary man. Therefore, a disciplic succession is required. This knowledge is expounded either by the Supreme Personality of Godhead Himself or by his bona fide devotee. Shaunaka Muni also states here that Kapila, the incarnation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, took birth or appeared simply to disseminate transcendental knowledge. To understand that one is not matter but spirit soul, aham brahmasmi, quote, I am by nature Brahman, unquote, is not sufficient for understanding the self and his activities. One must be situated in the activities of Brahman. Knowledge of those activities is explained by the Supreme Personality of Godhead Himself. Such transcendental knowledge can be appreciated in human society, but not in animal society, as clearly indicated here by the word nrinam, for the human beings. Human beings are meant to lead a regulated life. By nature, there is regulation in animal life, but that is not like the regulative life described in the scriptures or by the Vedic authorities. Only when one's life is regulated according to the Vedas can one understand transcendental knowledge. For the propagation of this transcendental knowledge, Kapila Deva, the incarnation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, gave instructions in Sankhya philosophy to his mother, Devahuti. Later, another Kapila Deva appeared who expounded atheistic Sankhya philosophy, which dealt with the 24 elements but gave no information about God. The original Kapila is called the Devahuti Putra Kapila, and the other is called the atheist Kapila. Concerning Kapila Deva, Shaunaka Rishi says, Kapilas Tattva Sankhya. Kapila is the Supreme Person. Therefore, he can explain the absolute truth. Actually, only Bhagavan can know the true position of the ultimate truth. No one else can know it. Bhagavan, Krishna, or his incarnation occasionally visits the earth to give humanity information about the aim of life. Thus, the Supreme Lord descended as Kapila Deva, Tattva Sankhya. The word Sankhya means expounder, and Tattva means the absolute truth. The absolute truth is Bhagavan, Shri Krishna himself. We cannot understand the absolute truth or the Supreme Personality by mental speculation, especially when we are under the influence of the three modes of material nature, Sattvaguna, Rajaguna, and Tamaguna. Only those who are situated in Sattvaguna, the mode of goodness, are fit to understand the absolute truth. According to Bhagavad Gita 18.42, those possessing Brahminical qualifications are situated in Sattva Guna. Shamodamastapa Shaucham Kshantir Arjavam Evacha Jnanam Vijnanam Astikyam Brahma Karma Svabhavajam. Quote, peacefulness, self-control, austerity, purity, tolerance, honesty, wisdom, knowledge, and righteousness. These are the qualities by which the Brahmanas work. Unquote. According to the Vedic conception, there must be men in society who are factually Brahmanas, capable of expounding the real truth. If everyone becomes a Shudra, the absolute truth cannot be understood. It is said that at the present moment in Kali Yuga, everyone is a Shudra. Kalau Shudra Sambhava. And it is very difficult in this age to find qualified Brahmanas, for they are very rare. There is practically not a single qualified Brahmana in this age. Prayenalpayushah shabya kalavasmin yuge jana manda sumanda matayo manda bhagya hyupadrutaha. Quote, O learned one, in this iron age of Kali, men have but short lives. They are quarrelsome, lazy, misguided, unlucky, and above all, always disturbed. Unquote. Srimad-Bhagavatam 1.1.10. The people in this age are very short-lived and slow in spiritual understanding. Actually, human life is meant for understanding spiritual values, but because everyone in this age is a Shudra, no one is interested. People have forgotten life's real purpose. The word manda means both slow and bad. And everyone in this age is either bad or slow or a combination of both. I still remember how the first time I read this book, me and my husband, we were reading it together in the car, and we were laughing so hard at this point that either you're slow, or you're bad, or you're a combination of both. This is just like bad and slow. Hare Krishna. Okay, so people are unfortunate and disturbed by so many things. According to Srimad-Bhagavatam, there will eventually be no rain and consequently a scarcity of food. The governments will also levy very heavy taxes. The characteristics of this age predicted by Srimad-Bhagavatam are already being experienced to some degree. Since Kali Yuga is a very miserable age, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Shri Krishna himself, advises everyone simply to chant Hare Krishna. Harer Nama, Harer Nama, Harer Nama Eva Kevalam, Kalau Nastyeva, 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 Gatiranyata. Quote, in this age of Kali, there is no alternative. There is no alternative. There is no alternative for spiritual progress than the holy name, the holy name, the holy name of the Lord. Unquote. Brihannaradya Purana. This process is not Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's invention, but is advised by the Shastras, the Puranas. The process for this Kali Yuga is very simple. One need only chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Since everyone in this age is an unintelligent, unfortunate, and disturbed Shudra, how can anyone understand the absolute truth or the aim of life? As stated by the Lord himself in Bhagavad Gita 4.7, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuttanam adharmasya tadatmanam srijam yaham. Quote, whenever and wherever there is a decline in religious practice, O descendant of Bharat, and the predominant rise of irreligion, at that time I descend myself. Unquote. Some hundreds and thousands of years ago, Lord Krishna appeared as Devahuti Putra, Kapila Deva. His father's name was Kapila Muni. After Kapila Deva grew up, his father, according to the Vedic system, retired, took sannyas, and left home to cultivate spiritual life. It is not that one should rot in this material world throughout one's whole life. Panchashordvam vanam vrajet. According to the Vedic injunctions, there are 4 ashramas and 4 varnas, and these used to be followed very strictly. After his son grew up, Kapila Muni, being a strict follower of the Vedas, left home and put his wife in the charge of his grown son, Kapila Deva. We're going to stop here for today, and tomorrow we shall continue to read about Kapila Deva, what he preached, and how it is connected with our life, how to apply it in our personal life. So, thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm going to be publishing the link probably in a couple of days, and I'll update the website also in a couple of days. So, check out our website, shravanamdiaries.com, for the previous books we read, and we shall see you tomorrow. Hare Krishna.